semi-request video with a t-shirt. Second, it's too hard to say. Filizola, the t-shirt. Filizola. Go check her out on Instagram, great guitarist. And she asked if I'd break down some of this lick that was within the longer YouTube video about kind of taking some risks. So what's specifically going on with this lick is that there's first of all kind of some position changing from, we're in C minor and we're going through a few kind of pentatonic box shapes essentially, but in kind of mismatched directions. And then later on in the lick, what we've got going on is moving from a triplet feel to a kind of 16th feel to a triplet to a 16th, and that's kind of tricky. There's some really cool Frank Gambales lessons or exercises on this in the Chop Builder stuff. I think it's something worth practicing in its own regard. Anyway, so this is the lick that I wanted to kind of look at today. So the way that I'm counting it is 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So sort of like it's a half-time feel, but that's where I'm feeling a tempo, and so it's triplet quavers. And I'll just read the first part of it. So the first part of it starts on the third quaver. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that. We start down here on the third fret on the C minor, C, and then E flat. So that's the first part of the lick. Just pentatonic stuff. So, and then the last note of this bar is kind of sort of this kind of thing, but it's like crushed into the, or expanded into the length of 2 triplet quavers. So that's how that ends up working. Or you could do something like to get the full kind of subdivisions. But what I'm doing is something like that. That's the full lick anyway. So that first bar, and then we're into this next kind of box shaped C minor. There's lessons on my channel about switching between those if you're interested. I think it's called Getting More Out of Pentatonics. So the second bar goes. So we get each of these bars in their own right might have something that you want to break down in it, in terms of getting some kind of pentatonic lick based stuff. So we start on that C minor again. C again, sorry, then up to the E flat, then down to the B flat, down to the G, all the way down to the C. And then when we get to this C, we start rising back up. So C, E flat, F, and then slide up to the G. So the third bar, that kind of thing. All of this is kind of legato as well, or economy. And then our fourth bar goes like this. So we come up to this D, which is outside of the pentatonic scale, more of a C minor kind of scale or hexatonic. And then we change positions again. So from that G, that's that full fourth bar. You could take any of these bars and do this kind of stuff. And then the fifth bar is where we start to get some of the trickier bits. So we start off with this B flat arpeggio in triplet feel, and then we rise up through the C minor scale, so C, D, E flat, F, and then we come, so that part there is in 16th notes. And then we come down the G, F, E flat in triplets, and then we're done with triplets for the duration of the lick then. So we then come so that bar ends up going so that's definitely worth trying. So and then the very last kind of 2 bars does just straightforward 16th stuff. So we start on this B flat, C, B flat to C, then this D to the F. So that bar. Kind of that sort of thing. And then the final bar. Taken me quite a long time to get this together. Actually, it's been one of the more difficult licks that I've had to break down of my own. So I'd suggest taking it kind of slow. I'll try and do it now to a click. 4, 1. So just take it super slow to start with. Again, I'm legato, as is generally my tendency, but really focus on that bar 5. And so yeah, just take your time with it and build it up to speed slowly. I started this at half speed and spent a lot of time trying to get it right there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Something like that. So I'm going to now take this through a few different keys for myself, but that's the lick, and hopefully that's vaguely useful to the teacher. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.